following broadcast is an exclusive presentation of the Community Radio Network. WCRN 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Raleigh, North Carolina, USA. We are CRN.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent. We hope you enjoy today's broadcast.
CRN Sports is on the air with live coverage of the Clayton Comets. It's time to get Comets all in for coverage of football, basketball, baseball, softball, soccer, and volleyball. We're proud to be the voice of Clayton Comets Athletics all season long. We are CRN, the Community Radio Network.
All right, we are back. We're about 1 minute away from tip-off. Coverage on the Community Radio Network continues. We have got Kim Winslow. Derek Launch is in the house now. I am Wesley Outlet. Holy cow, guys, it's loud in here.
Like I said, if you weren't in here early to get a seat, I just went out to use the restroom in between the girls and boys game, and they're still filing in, and I'm not exactly sure where they're going to sit. That whole lobby area is just filled with people. Derek, I said I think the fire marshal's going to shut them down, the fire code.
That's all right. We'll bring them in. We'll find room for them.
They're stacking them in like sardines around this place.
And, you know, Derek and I were at the Corinth Holders game on Tuesday night, who had a DJ there. Now the Comets have their own DJ here as Sham Clark is spinning the tunes for the Comets tonight. It's going to be a lively, energetic evening out here for the Comets.
And we get ready now to go to opening ceremonies. Good evening, Comet crew. Welcome to Jeff Adams Gymnasium Arena, the home of your Clayton Comets. Tonight is a big game in the Greater Neuse River 4A men's varsity division between the same zip code rival Cleveland Rams and your Clayton Comets. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we please ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats if you are wearing them. Kindly, for the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, before we introduce the starting lineup, I have a PSA announcement to make. If you are the driver of a white Nissan Maxima, again, if you are the driver of a white Nissan Maxima, North Carolina tags RBN 8784. You need to move your vehicle immediately. You are in the wrong parking spot. Again, a white Nissan Maxima, North Carolina tag RBN 8784. Please move your vehicle. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is sanctioned by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association of the Greater Neuse River 4A Conference. The referees are coming to you from the Triangle Basketball Association. Please show your respect and good sportsmanship as they have the best qualities of abilities of calling this matchup and game tonight. Please remember also to show your good sportsmanship throughout this contest, as it is a maxed full house capacity in Jeff Adams Gymnasium Arena. There will not be any profanity, abusive language, derogatory comments, or anything allowed inside the property. If you are found doing so, you are subject to ejection from the building. Please show your good sportsmanship in this contest at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to introduce the starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Rams of Clayton, who currently sit 6th in the standings of the Greater Neuse River 4A with a record of 8-9. A 5'10" sophomore guard, number 1, Rodney Poston. A 5'9" freshman guard, number 4, Trey Atkinson. A 6' sophomore freshman, number 11, Noah McLam. A 6' sophomore guard, number 20, James Harris. And 6'9" junior forward, number 22, Caden Morse. The head coach of the Cleveland Rams varsity men's team is Matthew Turner, with assistant Brantley Baker. Again, they stand with a record of 8-9. And now, it's time, Comet Crew, to introduce the starting lineup for your varsity men, Clayton Comets. 5'7", 140 junior, number 1, Anthony Walters. 6'1", 155 senior, number 3, Matthew Eaton. SJ in the house, 6', 150 senior, number 10, Sherrod Sorrell. The Jolly Blue Giant of the Comets is here, standing at 6'8", 200 pounds. The sophomore, number 15, Andrew Grimes. And finally, the sophomore at 6'5", 200, number 23, Justice Mitchell. The head coach of the varsity men Clayton Comets is Everson Simmons. They currently sit 3rd in the conference standings with a record of 10-8. Comet Crew, make some noise. Are you ready? And we are set to go. Kim, Derek.
We are getting ready for a barn burner.
Boy,
and yes, you just did starting lineup. I think Derek Launch has an update from the starting lineup from the last game.
What you got for us, Derek?
Well, a couple notable things from last game. Number 1 is that the star guard for Cleveland, Cam Goyens, has decided to withdraw from the team. So
wow, what a major update. Number 3 out.
Yep. So I think he's decided to put basketball in the back burner in his life. And the other interesting thing I noted is that number 15, Jabari Green, was not in the starting lineup. He's their leading scorer. So
I didn't see him in the starting, I looked to see if he was on the bench, and he is.
Yep.
He's here.
Well, this game is underway.
Comets get the tip, but they come up empty on their first possession.
And the Rams are ready to respond as, again, they're wearing their dark blue on blue with Carolina blue and white stripes into their jerseys. Cleveland on the front of their jerseys. Comets wearing their traditional home colors as here comes Matthew Eaton with a steal. Eaton coast to coast.
And he gets it stripped.
James Harris got it from him. And this game is underway. 7 minutes now in the first period left.
Oh, Justice Mitchell with a big block.
Boy, Justice Mitchell with a big block there. And that was all ball right there, Derek Launch.
One other thing that we see this game versus last game is Justice Mitchell left the game last time against Cleveland with an injury. Never returned. So I think having him in there tonight, if we get a full run out of him, I think it's going to help.
They're going to get Rodney Poston on the foul.
On Poston, yes. Rodney Poston, sophomore guard for the Rams, on the foul. No score. 1 minute, 15 seconds here, and they're already going to call a timeout here in Cleveland.
Yeah, Everson Simmons going to take a 30-second timeout for the Comets.
Cleveland and Clayton again. These two teams going at it, Kim.
And again, the last time they met, before Christmas, back in mid-December, it was a heartbreaking three-point loss. Comets got off to a slow start, worked their way back to really make it a game, and had a shot at the end, had a three-point shot, went off the rim, and it was a heartbreaking loss because they just got down a little bit early but clawed their way back.
We were all there for that, and no doubt about it, that was very entertaining. A hell of a game between Cleveland and Clayton back in December. And now we'll see what they do tonight. 6:46 left to go in the opening
And already
period.
we have a substitution as Derek Launch comes into the game for the Comets.
That's right, Kim. Derek Launch is in. Walters going to Grimes. Grimes to Mitchell. Nice work. Comets strike first. They lead by 2.
Nice ball movement by the Comets inside.
Kim, I wish I was in the game, but it was Xavier that's
I
in the
did
game.
say Derek.
Did she say Derek Launch again?
You both did.
Xavier Launch.
You both did.
Did I?
You did.
Oh.
We're just channeling your...
I appreciate the love.
Oh, my
Grimes to
goodness.
Mitchell. Here we go now.
That's
Shot
funny.
eaten on a 3.
Oh, and he
No
thought it
good.
was going in. As soon as he shot it, he turned around, headed back the other way. I think he definitely thought that was going in, but Rams come down with the rebound.
Poston working his way back up circle. He's got Caden Morris with him. And they slow down the tempo here. It's 6 minutes, 2 minutes in gameplay. Comets only lead by 2. Going around the horn now, finding Harris. Harris, no one drives into the paint just yet.
Comets playing man-to-man D to start off.
Going inside, Poston. Ball will not fall. He's fouled.
He's going to get 2 shots. They're going to get Matthew Eaton on the foul.
2-shot foul coming up as now Poston will go to the line. Rodney Poston, both team fouls now at 1. It's loud. First shot up. No good. Comet crew was not as lively as they were in the varsity women's game like they are for the men, Derek and Kim.
Oh, they're definitely here to rant and rave.
Kim, I think they forgot the memo. I don't see the Hawaiian
I
club.
don't either. I thought it was a Hawaiian theme tonight
Ball goes
as
in.
Rodney Poston makes the second.
Rodney Poston, number 1, puts number 1 on the board for the Rams, and they are down by 1 now. 2-1, 5:40 in the opening period of play.
Couple substitutions for Clayton. Jeremiah Hinson in the game.
Very good! Andrew Grimes on a 3, and it's now a 4-point lead for the Comets on the Rams.
You don't always see him go outside, but he definitely is a threat when he's outside the arc, and then the Rams turn it over.
Made it stick, full 4-point lead.
S.J. Sorrell had re-entered the game, and Jabari Green is now in for Cleveland.
Sorrell going back to Walters now. Walters, tempo slow, going to Grimes. Grimes on a 3 last time he got the rock. He goes up and under over the rim. He couldn't make it fall, and there's a foul now. I think they're going to call it on 11.
Justice Mitchell.
Foul on Mitchell for the Comets.
They were
This one now
fighting
be
under the
2.
basket.
2 fouls on the Comets, 1 on the Rams. Team fouls.
Ooh, nice
Now you got
deflection by...
Mitchell got it back to Sorrell, Kim.
Yeah, Mitchell
Wow.
was able to deflect the inbounds pass.
Battle of the 4s going now from Hinson. Hinson from Sorrell, back to Hinson. Hinson open 3. It's off the rim, in and out. He couldn't put it in the cylinder. And the rebound coming back now by the Rams, and they go back up court with it now, Derek.
Yeah, I like the pressure Clayton's putting on the defensive end, really forcing Cleveland to work here.
Poston, back to Morris. He sets around the horn looking for 15 of Jabari Green.
Ooh,
Green
they're gonna
is
get-
now in the game.
Mitchell again.
Yeah, it looks it. That'll be a second.
No shot.
Kim and Derek,
Yep.
Jabari Green is in the game now for Cleveland. Number 15
just
is
as
in.
Derek spied him as soon as he came in, and they are going to get that foul on Mitchell, so that's going to be his second. We'll see
Here comes
Ryan Harris in for Mitchell.
Harris coming
those
in
2
for
quick
Mitchell.
fouls.
Yep, 1 foul, 2 fouls now on him. And here we go now, 3 fouls on the Comets, 1 on the Rams here in the first period of play. 4 minutes coming up here in the opening. Wow, Grimes slides
offensive
away.
foul.
Offensive foul on Noah McLam.
They are going to call it on McLam, number 11. The Ford senior for the Rams. And here comes more subs coming in. Number 10's coming in. That's Zion Tassalanu.
Looking on the last possession, Jeremiah Henson took that 3-pointer. He was trying to pick up where he left off in the Corinth game, where he had 5 3-pointers in that game to lead second highest score for the Comets with 16 on Tuesday night.
Walters to Sorrell. Sorrell now near the free throw line. Jump up on a 2. It's in and out on the jumper. The rebound back by Cleveland.
Yeah, come on.
And a whistle and a foul is called again here.
It's going to be on Henson.
This is now the 5th foul, by the way,
that was a little
on the Comets.
foul.
Ticky-tack.
Yeah, a little bit.
4 fouls on the Comets.
4 fouls on the Comets, 2 on the Rams. On team fouls, goes inside. Number 4 to 15, that's Atkinson to Green. Going down to Poston. Poston on a 3, makes it. Puts it in on a nice shot there. And just like that, guys, it's a 1-point game again, 5-4.
Yeah, Clayton had a few possessions where they could have tried to extend that lead, but just couldn't get the ball to go in, so left a little bit of a hole for Cleveland to get back in it.
I got a feeling as we see Henson step up and put up a 2, we're setting ourselves up for another deja vu from back in December at Cleveland. Remember how crazy that game was, down to the wire for a 3-point win for the Rams.
I was exhausted after that game.
Yeah, we all were. I definitely took some ibuprofen when I got home, no doubt about it after that night.
Oh!
Green.
S.J. Sorrell was able to get a hand on it, but it goes out of bounds right in front of the Comets bench.
Sorrell, last man to put his hand on it. It'll go back to the Comets. Rams will have it now, as Trey Atkinson will inbound it. Derek, I'll tell you, you talked about Cameron Goins going away from Cleveland. That's a big blow to the Rams program because he was such a great player. As Caden Morris driving to the basket.
Great rebound.
Caden Morris couldn't finish, and the Rams come up with it now. 3 minutes left to go here in the
Comets
first
came up with the rebound. Brian Harris was able to get the rebound, but they turn it right back over to the Rams, who
Morris
push it up.
Atkinson and 2 and good.
And a quick 2 by Trey Atkinson on the transition basket.
And just like that, it's another 1-point game again for Clayton. Clayton, Cleveland, 2.5, closing in on the first period. 1-point lead. Now make it 3. It's grabs and 2.
Good start by Andrew. 5 points, I believe.
And none of them have come right under the basket.
Green inside, going down to Poston. Poston to Green. There's a whistle
they're going
and
to
a
get
foul.
SJ.
Foul on Sorrell. Kim, I don't know if I agree with that one.
They're getting a little.
This is now, 5 fouls now with the Comets.
They've been a little.
In the first half of this game,
They've got to know that this game is going to be physical. And if they're going to call every little ticky-tack.
Could be a lot of foul shots.
Yes, it
in
will.
my opinion, let him play, ref. That's how I feel. Atkinson going back now to 10. That's Tassalanu. Tassalanu to Poston. Poston around with Harris around on the coverage. 2 minutes left to go here in the first period of play. Driving, Poston, basket will not fall. Rebound coming up with it is Harris. Harris going to Walters, and here come the Comets driving.
Caden Morris.
Morris got a hand on it. Harris got it back. Harris to Grimes. Basket 2 and good. Comets continue to increase that lead now by 5, Derek.
Yeah, just the way he goes up, so graceful across the baseline with that lay-in.
11-6 now. Poston around the horn. He's got Walters on coverage.
Ooh, travel.
And they're traveling on the Rams.
He dragged that back foot as he picked up his dribble.
Yeah, Brian took a little gamble there, and they almost would have gone backdoor if they saw it, but the guy just did enough to alter the pass for a travel.
Here comes Will Kilpatrick in. Dig is in for Grimes. First time we've seen him tonight. 11-6.
Comets kind of go small now.
Yep,
probably taking advantage of Caden Morris goes to the bench for the Rams.
That was kind of the
shot
idea.
For 3. Boom! It's good, Brian Harris.
No, I think wasn't that Jeremiah Henson?
Henson, yep.
It was Henson to Harris.
Like we said, picking up where he left off on Tuesday night.
Harris and Henson right there with one another in a big 3-point play to get it done. And now it's an 8-point lead.
Now both teams are going small. As Jackson Bradshaw comes out for the Rams.
Closing in on 1 minute remaining here in the first period of play. A packed house here tonight in Clayton. James Harris, shot for 3. He'll make it, and it's good. 14-9, only a 5-point game now, Derek.
Yep. Dana Thompson in the game for Clayton. Everyone's really going to their bench. I think there's just so much energy that these guys are just going hard.
Thompson driving, going Sorrell. Sorrell now back to Harris. Harris will finish with a strong 2. Increase the lead now to 7.
I agree with you.
16-9, Kim Winslow.
I agree with you, Derek. I think this is going to be max effort by both teams from start to finish, and they're going to have to get some rest on the bench when they can.
Driving. It's number 20. Couldn't finish. That was James Harris. Rebound by the Comets. Sorrell going to Henson. And it's touched away. Going. Harris. Basket. Is he there? No. Harris. And then more in the 11.
Poston.
McLam.
No, Poston was there for cleanup duty to put it right back up and get the transition basket for the Rams.
Well, they are all over the place. And this game is about to come to an end of one period. 16-11, shot for 3, no good. That's the first.
Good quarter. Good start. Good start for the Clayton Comets, 16-11.
16-11. We go to the second period when we come back. Comets Basketball Community Radio Network and those watching on NFHS Network as well.
Hi, we're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that our daughters have what they need to grow and learn. But that isn't the case for nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. that struggle with hunger.
Childhood hunger is a heartbreaking reality that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and provides it to families and children in need.
You can help kids in need in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Hey, Kim, remind everybody tomorrow the Farm at 95, the
Farm at 42.
Yeah, the Farm at 42.
The reverse raffle for a chance to win $10,000. There are still just a few tickets remaining. Do not have to be there to win. You can contact any Booster Club member or Clayton Comet coach to get a ticket. Tickets are $100. Gets you 2 dinners if you attend the event tomorrow night.
We're ready for the start now with the second period of play.
Ooh, Jeremiah went for the steal.
Poston around the horn, shot by Harris on a 3, no good. Harris with the rebound. Harris, one for Cleveland, one for Clayton, and here comes a drive by Thompson. Thompson launch, 3, no good. Rebound, comes up as Harris. Second time, he got it. Second time, he pulls the trigger, and Derek, daddy launch for Xavier, gets in a 3.
I was waiting
See how we said that was Xavier. That was Xavier launch with it, not Derek.
That's right.
We don't get it right that time.
I said Derek, daddy launch, Xavier got a 3.
Yeah, I was just saying we want to make sure. Oh, they're going to travel
no
on Caden Morris.
No basket. They call a penalty on Morris.
I just wonder wonder who Morris is talking to.
That's what I was thinking. What's he chirping about coming back down the court? But no, he got called for the travel.
He's just happy to be here.
Yeah, I don't think that's what he was saying.
I'm happy to be here too.
Henson, 3. Oh, no good. A rebound. Rams come up with it. That's going to be Atkinson. Ball will fall in 2. Good. 19-13. Now just a 6-point game. Every time Clayton starts to pull away, the Rams reel him in like bait on a hook. Going back. Going to Thompson.
Thompson
and
tried.
He's fouled, or he's out of play.
He tried getting the layup, and Caden Morris was there to get the block and knock it out of bounds.
I thought it was going to be a foul. They don't call a foul.
No,
it's out of play. Harris going now to Henson. Going around to Thompson. Going down to Grimes. Grimes on a 2. It's short. Rebound. Coming back by Morris. Caden Morris for the Rams. Going down to Jabari Green. He'll drive inside. Going to Atkinson. Turns it over. Harris going with it. Harris. Now the launch. Instead, he tried to get it to Thompson. He did get it to Henson. The launch. 3 is good. Oh, yeah.
Back-to-back 3s by Xavier Lange.
Danny Lange has got to be happy in the broadcast booth.
I'm kind of controlling my emotions. It's just very therapeutic. I told you from day one.
Harris to Atkinson going now to McLam. You would have to bite your fingernails off if you were in the
and Xavier gets a strip up top, and there. A little bit long on the pass.
He
saves it to Harris.
Get in.
Short. Morris rebound. Tall guy for the Rams. Open is Atkinson. And an easy 2.
Yeah, he threw it down court to Trey Atkinson, who's wide open under the basket.
I told Xavier today, I said, you got to watch those long outlets. I mean, I told him, I couldn't tell the team, but Caden Morris is a pitcher who's got a Division I scholarship. He can throw it 100 feet,
22.
And he showed it there.
Comets leading now. Big lead of the game so far. 5.5 remaining in the first half of this game.
Oh, he's going to get the foul. Caden Morris is going to foul Andrew Grimes.
No, he's saying, nah, there's no foul.
Yeah, he
I didn't
can't
foul
say
him.
he didn't get fouled this time. He did it. And Grimes is going to the line.
I think that was a pretty obvious foul.
The Jolly Blue Giant of the Comets. 6'8" at 200, and his first free throw will not fall in. Andrew Grimes, the sophomore. 22-15 as it stands right now. 7-point lead, 5:18 left to go in the first half. Second shot, and in good. Increased now to an 8-point lead. 23-15 there, Derek.
Yeah, I want to see a stop here. I say that a lot when I broadcast. I just want to see it. I like stops. Give me the red stop sign.
Jabari Green.
Oh, and he stripped.
Turns it over, and the 15 of Grimes
There goes
got it.
Brian.
Harris, doing good.
He gets the for sure, too.
Yep.
That's right. Didn't try to slam it home. Didn't try to go for no dunk. No fancy stuff. Just an easy two right there.
30-second timeout from the Rams.
The Comets are rolling on Friday night.
10-point lead. 5 minutes left to go in the first half on Jerry Smith Court.
60 years of fender banging, tire scrubbing, Friday night stock car racing is what built the place they call America's favorite bull ring.
Rewind down the back straightaway.
Wake County Speedway is a quarter-mile paved oval where tomorrow's stars are crowned now under the Friday night lights.
I come for the color, I come for the cars, and I come for the crashes.
Tickets are just $15 with special discounts available. Family-friendly, NASCAR sanctioned, WCSpeedway.com.
Green flag in the air.
It is a 10-point lead right now, 25-15, under 5 minutes remaining. Kim Winslow, Derek Lange, Wesley Outland here with you. Get Jackie Posey on video. And this battle of Rams and Comets of 27520 of C-Town continues. Ball falls in good by McLam 11 for Cleveland.
Oh, nice.
Brian.
Harris.
Oh.
Wow. And no whistle, no foul.
Blocked by Caden Morris.
Atkinson resets, goes to Poston. Poston open lane, drives inside. Ball bobs two. And we got a whistle and a foul. I think they're going to call it on Lange.
I don't know. Let's see here.
Yes.
Yeah, they are. He was trying to block out under the basket, and I thought McLam might have got a little bit over top of him.
Don't know, Derek, if I necessarily agree with that.
It was hard to see, but I mean.
Yeah. It's a non-shooting foul. 5 fouls on the Comets, by the way, 3 on the Rams.
I mean, McLam's a big guy, and Xavier, he's battling under there, just
Atkinson
like,
to Morris, high snap, goes around the horn, going to Jabari Green. Green back to Morris. Morris and 2 and good.
And that's Caden Morris's first 2 points of the game.
25-19. Harris now resets to Eaton.
As
Remember,
we see
last
Eaton and
time
Walters
Eaton was on the court, Kim, he lit it up. He got a 3, along with Lange's 2. Harris couldn't finish. Rolls in on the net. Is Henson and good.
No, Eaton was able to get the rebound.
Yes.
Get cleanup duty. Get it good for 2.
That was Matthew Eaton.
And now he comes up with the rebound.
Get rid of it.
And he's going to be fouled, good. I think, by Poston. Yep. That's going to be Rodney Poston's second foul.
Just as fast as Eaton got the ball back, Poston threw a foul in there, and it's going to be Comets with the rock here. 3:43 left to go, Derek, in the first half.
Sometimes our guards tend to dribble too much in the backcourt instead of trying to advance that ball and get out of the pressure and really try to go to transition. But thankfully we got a foul that kind of bailed us out there.
Grimes inside, looking now. Walters going to Grimes. Shot, 3, no good, to the right of the cylinder, the rebound.
Yeah, that's not really
coming Rams.
I know Andrew can shoot those a little bit, but every possession is valuable here.
Poston going to McLam. McLam now coverage there by Walters. Poston now going to Atkinson to the left.
It's good.
3 and good. Nice 3-point shot by Trey Atkinson. And just like that, Derek and Kim, it's now a 5-point game again.
That basket, Atkinson's now got 9
Walters
for the
3.
Rams, and he's short.
It hit the cylinder, hit the front of the rim.
10-point lead's trimmed to 5 here, and Cleveland's got a chance to cut into that even more.
Just like that. Here we go. 27-22, under 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Green going. Now back around the Poston. Poston to Atkinson. Atkinson around the post again. He goes inside to Green. Green to the left. Launches around him. Green now back around the post and back around to Atkinson. Atkinson going now. Driving to McLam. McLam. Ball falls. Can't get there. Green on the 3.
And it's good.
Got it. He got it. And just like that, it's a 2-point game, Derek.
Yep.
27-25.
Oh, and
They turn it
Dick
over.
loses the
This
ball.
could tie the game. Green. Basket falls. We're tied. 27 all. Oh, wow.
Back-to-back baskets by Jabari Green.
27. Tied in Clayton. Cut the pressure with a knife as Atkinson
Oh, and they
goes
lose
to
it.
steal. He does take it away. Last touch by Grimes, and a stay Rams ball as Atkinson's is hobbling to the bench.
And Rams can take the lead on this possession with 1:47 left to go in the half.
Atkinson hobbling, Derek going to the bench. He might have got tripped up there.
All right, I didn't see it, but
27 all, and this game is tied. It is Rams basketball to try to take the lead. For the first time tonight, by the way, they have rallied this entire game. They were down by 10. They've tied it up. Green, basket up and good. Rams now go to the lead, Kim, for the first time tonight in Clayton.
Yeah, the last 3 baskets I think have all been by Jabari Green.
Walters driving.
He scores their last 7.
He goes now for a 3. Not good. Attempt by Henson. And he's short. Tyreek Jones is coming in for Kilpatrick. Number 22 for the Comets. Rams lead for the first time tonight by 2.
I mean, really what Cleveland did is, I mean, they were just executing their offensive sets good. Got Clayton kind of out of sorts with their zone, and I think I don't know, man-to-man, I thought we were playing pretty good with them, but we kind of went to a zone for a while, and that's how we got back in the game.
Insco in the game, by the way, for the Rams, number 13. First time we mentioned his name tonight. Getting it from Green, going back around now to 20.
Derek, just as you said, it looks like they are going back to that man-to-man, and they're going to create a turnover.
Comets got it. That's Grimes coming up with it. By the way, under a minute to go in the first half. Clayton down by 2. Now up by 1. They just got a 3.
Henson again.
Jeremiah Henson, as Kim said. And just like that, they're back up by 1. 30-29.
Oh, SJ gets it, almost stripped it. Oh, they're going to get a little reach in by Jabari Green. That's going to be his first.
Kim, what was it, 74-71 back in December?
Yep.
Clayton lost by 3, and that was an emotional game back and forth in Cleveland back on a December night. And it looks like, Derek, it is shaping up to be the exact same rehearsal taking fruition here in Clayton tonight.
Yeah, we had a 10-point lead, and now we're going to play down for the last shot here with 15 seconds to go. I would have liked to have seen another, maybe try to stretch out with another shooter.
10 seconds. Final shot for Clayton. Walters drives. Basket won't fall. Tyreek Jones.
Yeah, Tyreek Jones at the buzzer.
Tyreek Jones in the basket. Layup and good. Wow.
We'll take the 3-point lead going into the half. So we kind of withstood.
Wow,
we stood that run there by Cleveland, and we came out. I think we probably got the last 5 in a row to take the lead. So looks like 8 minutes for halftime.
Just like that. We're at the top of the hour. We'll pause for 10 seconds. Radio identification. Comets basketball on the Community Radio Network.
Community Radio Network. WCRN 87.9 FM. Clayton, Garner, Raleigh, North Carolina, USA. We are CRN.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent. We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
32-29 at the half. That's the score. We will take an extended radio timeout, and Kim, Derek, and myself will give you the analysis of the first half of this game between Cleveland, Clayton, same zip code, same hometown, C-Town, and this battle going on in basketball for the Greater Neuse River 4A. This is Comets Basketball on the Community Radio Network.
Become a Comets athletic booster and take advantage of some of the best advertising opportunities in town. From signs that are visible to busy Highway 70 and throughout the CHS athletic fields that are also used by the town of Clayton and host to numerous rec leagues and tournaments, to advertising on the Community Radio Network and the Booster Club website. We would like to thank the following corporate and Super Comet boosters for their support and generosity to Comets Athletics. The Christy Mangum team with Caldwell Banker HPW, ARS Rescue Rooter of Raleigh, First Federal Bank, Narron Incorporated, Walter Schmidlin, Attorney at Law, the Joey Millard Edwards team at Carolina Realty, Kim Roberts with Next Gen Homes by EXP, Prestige Pools of North Carolina, Vincent Orthodontics, Champion Roofing and Restoration, Hometown Realty, Horizon Family Medicine, and Generation Church. If your business would like to support Comets Athletics, please visit www.cometsathleticboosters.com. Thank you for being Comets All In, and go Comets! The Comet Athletic Booster Club would like to thank the following family super boosters for their support and generosity to Comets Athletics. The Evans family, the Fitzsimmons family, the Ivy family, the Lee family, the Lowry family, the Mann family, the Mitchner family, the Stavrianakis family, and the Winslow family. If you would like to support Comets Athletics as a family super booster, please visit www.cometsathleticboosters.com. Thank you for being Comets All In, and go Comets!
Hi, we're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that our daughters have what they need to grow and learn. But that isn't the case for nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. that struggle with hunger.
Childhood hunger is a heartbreaking reality that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and provides it to families and children in need.
You can help kids in need in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Regresando a la escuela, sí tenía miedo, porque yo tenía pensamientos que no sabía si iba a poder hacerlo.
A los 47 años, Marco obtuvo su high school diploma.
Nunca es muy tarde para obtenerlo.
Nadie obtiene un diploma solo. Si estás pensando en obtener tu high school diploma, puedes recibir ayuda. Encuentra clases gratis para adultos cerca de ti en completatudiploma.org. Repito, completatudiploma.org. Presentado por la Dollar General Literacy Foundation y el Ad Council.
If you love them enough to turn off your music and pretend like their music is your music.
Ah, this is Mommy's jam.
Then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Let's play it again.
Check today at nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council. If you love them enough to listen to them practice the same song on tuba,
Please be done.
over and over and over and over and over, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Sounds good, honey.
Check today at nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Your CRN, my CRN, our CRN. We are CRN. The Community Radio Network now and the new WCRN 87.9 FM. And still always anywhere worldwide at wearecrn.com. We are CRN.
32-29 score at halftime. 5 minutes left to go till the start of the third. Welcome back. I'm Wesley Outland. Derek Lodge is alongside Kim Winslow, Jackie Posey on video production. Jackie, you got the, or Kim, you have the analysis for the first half of this game. What a great battle we got. Comets lead by 3.
Yeah, it has definitely been a battle back and forth. Again, Comets were able to extend, get it out to a 10-point lead. Unfortunately, had a bad couple 3 minutes or so there where the Rams were able to climb back. But the Comets do get that 3-point lead, 32-29 at the half, where the Rams are led by Trey Atkinson with 9, followed by Jabari Green with 7 as he had back-to-back baskets for the Rams, and then Rodney Poston with 6. Leading the way for the Comets, both Andrew Grimes and Jeremiah Henson with 8, followed by Xavier Longe with 6 as he had those 2 3-pointers in the first half. And Justice Mitchell just has the 2 fouls. He was pulled out early there in the first quarter. Just didn't want to pick up that third. Comets were able to kind of hold court while he took a rest on the bench, but again, did not pick up that third foul, so he'll be good to go in the second half.
So, that is the first half analysis. Derek, what are you thinking about those stats? Obviously, there's a lot of Comets getting points. Yep. It's not high-scoring points. But what I take of the analysis of the first half of the game is they're all getting their hands on the ball, and they're all working in a unit. And we got another great matchup, and you never expect anything different with our nemesis that is Cleveland Rams.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what the records are when these two teams get together. So it's always going to be a big battle all the way to the end. So what I'd like to see in the second half, I think Andrew Grimes has kind of let Caden Morris off the hook by going out onto the perimeter. But I think if you get Justice Mitchell in the game and he can stay on the floor, they really don't have a second big man to really go up against those two guys. So they're going to have to pick their poison come third quarter. And as long as we can continue to shoot the ball well and defend, take care of the ball, we should be in good shape.
Well, Kim, my question is this. Clayton's had a really good week, if you think about it. Okay, Clayton barely survived lady-wise on Corinth Holder, but a win is a win. At the end of the day, they're not going to look at what the final points bracket was. It was the W or the L. Clayton women did what they needed to do here tonight against Cleveland. In the varsity men, they are climbing out of the cellar. Okay, it's been an upward climb, but they moved from 6th place to 4th place to 3rd place. And this is a big conference game tonight as well.
You talk about that climb and the game that Derek and I called on Tuesday night at Corinth Holders for the boys. That was a climb. Game. They had a 6-point, Comets had a 6-point lead at halftime. I believe it was 9 points after the third quarter. And then fourth quarter, they just lit it up and I believe came away with the 27-point win at Corinth Holders. So while Corinth Holders went absolutely cold in the fourth quarter, the Comets turned it up. So
and you got to remember, the Clayton Lady Comets lost the Corinth Holders whenever they played back earlier in the year.
Yeah, so that's their only conference loss.
That's right.
And now they've rallied off 8 straight wins. And the men, they're coming off a 3-game win streak right now, so they're looking to make it 4 straight.
I don't like to say there's must wins.
They're all wins.
But this we can't get swept by Cleveland when you look at the state tournament. I mean, they're below us, not in the 4A
the
rankings.
RPIs. Yep.
Yeah, they're and so that's why we really this next 3-game stretch for Clayton is going to really make or break their season with Cleveland, Southeast Raleigh, then Fuquay.
That's right.
Those are we need to take 2 out of 3, but this is the one we need first.
Out of those 3, Comets came up 1-3 on the first half of the stretch, losing to Fuquay on the first half, right? And Cleveland. Right. And so they want to get those 2 games back.
Yeah, we need those 2 back for sure. Yep.
Especially now that we get both of them at home.
And you got to remember as well, this is a nice long break after tonight. The Comets don't play again on the court until next Friday night.
Yep, they got
on the road against Southeast Raleigh.
They got mid-year exams next week, so I think kind of basketball takes a back seat to their academics, which is great. I know Xavier had 1 exam today, and he's got a couple on Monday. So.
I'm still not used to the fact, they used to do exams before Christmas break. I'm still not used to the fact that they're doing them towards the end of January. And we are getting ready for second half play.
Comets will have possession of the ball as we start the third period. Sorello inbound it to Walters. By the way, Comets are going from right to left in front of their bench. Left to right for the Rams in front of their bench as well. Going down. Eaton going to Mitchell. Mitchell right there behind the net and doing good, Derek.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have to feed Justice. Nick Lamb, good player, but Justice has a little bit of a high advantage. Justice got some great moves.
Kim, I think in a nice way of saying this, like Bruce Barrett, our longtime veteran colleague, says it's time to turn the water on for Clayton. Make it scalding and don't let up.
Yep, and now
they got Mitchell for that one too.
They call the foul on Mitchell.
Quick foul on Mitchell. That's going to be his third. Again, just to pick up on what Derek was saying, if Mitchell can get hot, Rams have only got one big guy, Caden Morris, and he's got to pick his poison. Is he going to be with Grimes or is he going to be with Mitchell? If we got both in the game, one of them is going to be open.
34-30.
Makes his first.
He does.
I think you got to kind of keep Justice in there and hopefully he doesn't pick up the fourth.
Poston, second shot, no good. He got his rebound back, though. Goes now to number 11 to McLam. McLam to Green. Jabari Green. Now back to Poston. Eaton all over Poston. Poston drives up the lane, goes back to Green on the outside. Nobody goes inside. Now finds McLam open. McLam will drive around Mitchell. Goes in, goes to Morris. Morris is there. Basket two and good. It's a 2-point game now.
Yeah, Grimes almost got a hand on it, but Morris was able to collect it in and get the shot up.
Unbelievable, Derek, that just don't turn the water off, as I said a moment ago.
Right.
But Cleveland is going to make you fight for
Walters for three.
4-3.
That was a big three-pointer.
Anthony Walters, the 5'7", 140 junior.
First points?
Yes.
Yes, it's his first points of the game. And it's a 5-point lead again.
Ooh,
good steal.
Nice defense by Anthony Walters. Kind of create that bad pass.
Aiton Mitchell. Mitchell's fouled. They're going to call foul. Foul on number 15, Jabari Green for the Rams, and this is going to send Mitchell to the line. He'll shoot two.
Yes, Jabari Green's second. First trip for Justice Mitchell to the line tonight.
Team fouls, one each now for the second half for the Rams and the Comets. Mitchell, first shot in and good. Increase the lead down to 6.
Good start so
Biggest
far.
lead Clayton had on the Rams was 10. And if you remember, Cleveland came back and cut the deficit.
Oh, and he misses the
shot,
second.
No good. Rebound by number 22. That's going to be Caden Morris. Morris back to Jabari Green, who they called the foul on. He drives up. Going now to Atkinson. Atkinson going now to Poston, and there's traveling called on Poston. Comets ball.
Yep.
Travel called on Poston. It'll give the ball back to the Comets, and they'll inbound it.
Okay, we got to capitalize on this turnover. Let's stretch this lead out a little bit.
Sorrell going to Walters. Walters now around to Green. Green will look it now. Correction, that's Grimes. Grimes to Walters. Going to Mitchell.
Got both big guys up outside the perimeter.
And he holds them off as he slammed to the ground. Going Sorrell. Sorrell Walters on the other side of the three, and this time no good. Rebound coming up with a Mitchell. Mitchell couldn't finish. Rebound by Morris for the Rams, so they're going to call the whistle. Foul is called on Morris.
Caden Morris. I'm sure he's going to disagree with that.
And there was a time. There's a time when I played basketball, or when I was in school announcing PA. You don't argue with the referees. You never give mouth to the refs.
I know.
I don't know what generation we have today that allows you to do that, but man, that would be a quick rule for a technical back in the day, Derek.
And Matthew Eaton.
Eaton on a three and good. Matthew Eaton.
And that was a good play by Walters. He was going to go for the layup, and he kicked it outside because he was overmatched in height inside.
I always remember Gary Fowler telling me, you don't question the referees. I will defend you if I need to. The coach will defend you. And
good defense by the Comets.
Nice work by Mitchell, getting it back to Walters. 41-32.
Oh, he's got him beat.
Settling in. Grimes almost lost it. Walters resets it, gets it back. 41-32, 5 minutes remaining. Going to Grimes. Grimes around the horn to Eaton. Eaton will now go to Walters. And they reset again. Sorrell back to Mitchell. Mitchell on a two. Oh! It went over the top of the backboard. Why did they not call traveling?
I was
saying, why no traveling?
The whole crowd saw traveling. The officials didn't.
And justice prevails, as Kim says.
Jabari Green is going to get called.
Fouled Grimes.
That'll be his third.
Jabari Green fouled Grimes.
Great hustle by Andrew to get back and block that shot. I think at the pause on the other end was the ball was rolling across the top of the rim, so they were thinking it was out of play. And then Caden Morris looked like he kind of took a couple steps. It was just a bizarre play all the way around. But now we have a chance to go double digits.
41-32, Comets are leading. This battle of the Greater Neuse River 4A Conference continues here tonight at Jeff Adams Gymnasium Arena, Jerry Smith Court. Comets number 3 now in conference play. Grimes.
Oh.
And they're going to call a whistle on Poston.
That's going to be his third.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Clayton number 3 at 5-3. Garner is undefeated at 7-0. Fuquay Arena at 6-2 for the men. Cleveland is at the number 6 seed at 3-5. 8-9 Cleveland coming into this game. 11.
Nice drive by Andrew Grimes.
Yep. 10-8
Contested
Comets.
by Caden Morris, but he was able to get the ball up clean. Extend that lead to double digits now, 43-32.
Our largest lead of the game at 11.
11. At one time,
And a steal.
10 a steal by Eaton.
All the way.
Look at Eaton. Eaton, 2 men to beat. He's
And he's
fouled.
going to be fouled by Atkinson.
Atkinson put the elbow in there.
That's just his first.
2 shots coming up.
Tell you what, this first unit, the starting 5 here, has really
come out
great.
hot.
Yeah, what do we to start the quarter? How many points have we scored? 11? 11-3
Yep,
run?
Yep.
Ready. First shot in and good.
12-3
Increasing to 12. This is, by the way, the biggest lead Clayton has had on Cleveland tonight. It increases the 10-point lead they had in the first half. 11 to 12. Now to 13.
As Matthew Eaton sinks both of them.
45-32, 13-point
All off on
lead.
that hustle turnover.
That's right.
Down here at this end.
4 minutes left. 4 minutes remaining here in the third. Going up. Morris can't finish. Grimes rebound, comes up with it. Clayton's got it. Grimes.
That's right.
That's okay. It's off of Cleveland.
Derek, didn't you tell us the last broadcast that there was a California school looking at Andrew Grimes?
Yeah, he's been
for
offered
college?
by
San Diego, right? UC San Diego?
Correct. California, San Diego. That's correct.
Now, he's not committed.
No.
There's just been offers.
Yep.
Walters, basket 2, and good.
Wow, we're playing phenomenal.
Increase
Nice
it now
fadeaway jumper. Was able to get it up and over the defender.
Kim, and I believe that's a 15-point lead for the Comets.
Certainly looks like it.
15-point lead, biggest lead for Clayton on Cleveland.
Again, only holding Cleveland to the 3 points here in the second half
But
in the first
remember,
5 minutes.
Remember, though, they were down by 10, and just like that in the blink of an eye,
They took
Derek
the lead.
launched. They came back, got back down by 10, took the lead. Don't count out Cleveland, the sleeping giant. Here comes Poston.
Oh.
He's fouled as Sorrell was up under there. And then they're going to call it on SJ, Sherrod Sorrell. They will, Kim, number 10.
That'll be SJ's second foul, and that's going to put Rodney Poston going to the line. He is 2 for 3 so far tonight.
And as we always say, Derek Lange, whether it's Cleveland or Clayton, when the clock ain't running and you're in the charity stripe, those are free points.
That's right.
Go for him. Poston will make it. 47-33, 3 minutes left to go here now in the third period.
I like this substitution only for the fact that because Justice, not that I want Justice game, but it's smart so he doesn't pick up his 4th foul here when we have a lead. So.
And Brian Harris comes in for Justice Mitchell. Brian Harris, you know he's going to be aggressive on defense. And he's got no fouls yet tonight. As Poston misses the second, Brian Harris comes down with the rebound.
Rebound, Harris got it.
Yeah, Flying Brian's playing with a lot of energy tonight. So
I love watching him play.
Yep. That's his new nickname, Flying Brian. Because when you watch him warm-ups, he's always flying to the rim.
Going now inside, Grimes. Grimes now resets and goes down to Henson. Henson around to Walters. Walters, Sorrell on a 3. Boom!
That one seemed like it took a long time to get there. But it was good, and good hustle by Matthew Eaton to try and create the turnover.
And the lead is at 17.
No, I think he called a timeout.
I think there's a timeout or an inadvertent whistle called. Either there's an inadvertent whistle or a timeout called.
Looks like Cleveland called a timeout before the takeaway.
Yep.
17.
There is a timeout. Lead. Cleveland calls one. 50-33. As Derek Lange said, biggest lead at 17. Clayton on Cleveland.
Getting a flu shot helps us stay healthy, so we don't miss out on what matters. Like that family movie night your daughter can't live without. Yeah, can't do that. Every year, millions of people in the U.S. get the flu. Especially now, no one has time to miss out on moments that matter. So get your flu shot. Find out more at getmyflushot.org. Brought to you by the AMA, CDC, and the Ad Council.
50-33, 17-point lead. And the Rams will inbound it. Harris going to Green. And here we go again, Derek. Clayton trying to continue to carry on that offensive momentum.
I think we need like an auto racing analogy here about keeping the foot on the pedal, right?
Yeah. I got my foot on the throttle and the cast to the floor and everything else.
No caution flags here.
That's right.
Again, Comets just keep getting a hand on the ball, and they finally do create the turnover. Matthew Eaton drives. He was 1-on-2, but he makes the layup.
Harris again, flying Brian Harris.
And that was Matthew Eaton with the points there.
That's right. Harris with the assist.
But again, Comets, he gets another steal.
He's anticipating passes.
Yeah.
And a little dunk.
Kind of, I'll say that's a half dunk. We'll give him the half dunk. And the Cleveland coach is trying to call to say that was.
They just called a technical foul on Cleveland instead, Kim.
Oh, they did?
They just called a technical foul on Cleveland.
Yeah, because he was trying to get a technical on Eaton, but he absolutely wasn't hanging on.
He didn't do nothing wrong. Yeah.
And I get the Cleveland coach is probably getting frustrated at this point, but he got a little too animated there with the official, and that's going to put Matthew Eaton at the line.
They just called a technical foul on the Rams coach.
As Matthew Eaton makes the first, and again, he gets this shot, and then Comets will get possession again. And he makes the second and possession.
Get the ball too.
Yes, we'll get possession. Matthew Eaton is 4 for 4 at the line tonight, all in the third quarter here.
So are we on a 25-4 run? That sounds about right.
Because it's 29, yeah.
I'm glad,
24
I'm glad my education paid off.
24-4 run.
24-4. Dana Thompson entering the game.
And the Cleveland coach is still talking to the officials. The Comets now have a 20. Am I seeing that right? 23-point lead?
That would
so.
be it.
Yeah.
Good.
56-33. Yep.
SJ with the three-pointer comes up a little short as Caden Morris gets the rebound for the Rams.
We can't fall asleep now. This is the problem.
And that's the thing, because the Rams, James Harris just hits a three-pointer, and they can shoot it from outside.
Yep. Well, a crazy stir of events just happening here. And all the while, it's 56-36, which is now a 20-point lead.
And 1 minute left to go in the third quarter. And again, Comets clock is on their side. They're in no hurry to push the offense.
They're pulling a Marlon Lee offense that the Lady Comets normally do.
Dana Thompson thought about taking the three, but he pulled it back up. I thought he did too. I thought he took an extra step.
Got Jabari Green all over him though. Going now, Henson going now from
This is
Harris.
a great game of keep away by the Comets.
Thompson, Sorrell.
They're going to
he's going to get a foul. Foul on, believe me.
Noah McLean.
That could be 1-and-1.
That should be the 1-and-1.
Yep.
We're in the single bonus. This is the single bonus. It's 1-and-1. They're going to go to the line. Cam, it's 1-and-1 for Sorrell. Was it 2 fouls, I believe, on Clayton? 2 and 7 on the Rams.
Yes, two on the Comets.
31.1 seconds left.
At first I was going to say, no, I only counted 6, but I forgot the technical.
That's right. The technical counts on the coach. As Matthew Turner did get a technical foul. I think he was trying to express his thoughts of Henson Eaton getting a
1-on-1,
but it didn't work. 1-and-1, no good for the Rams.
This is the first.
Hey.
The Rams get the rebound back. We're 25 seconds under remaining here in the third. Atkinson to Green.
And
Driving
Green
ball
loses
goes
it.
out of play.
Loses the dribble out of bounds.
Wait for the last shot here.
Yep, 16 seconds left. Again, 20-point lead.
20-point lead. At one time, as Kim and Derek said, it was a 23-point lead. Going down.
Dana Thompson couldn't collect the pass. Goes out of bounds in front of the Comet bench.
Yeah,
with
Thompson, he wasn't ready.
Put some pressure here. Put some pressure on here. Don't make them just take a free trip. Which we just did.
Going to Poston.
2, 1, and he gets the shot off.
3.
Oh,
hit
a little
the
bit long.
backboard. That's the third. Wow. We go to the fourth. Coming up.
Probably one of the best quarters of the year.
Absolutely.
Clayton Comets ready to seal the deal and try to split this 1-1 in half a conference play on the Rams. They're up by 20 as we go to the fourth next.
Hey, hon, what you doing with your phone?
Do flowers have best friends?
I don't know.
Hey, look.
Whoa.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
To protect his family from disaster, Steve used his camera phone. Done. By taking pictures of his important documents, Steve can always have them stored online. Learn more simple disaster prep tips at ready.gov. A message from FEMA and the Ad Council.
Welcome to the Community Radio Network. Follow us always via social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at CRN Sports. Plus, listen to the new CRN 87.9 and still anywhere worldwide at wearecrn.com. We are CRN.
Welcome back. It's the fourth period. Rams are leading or down by 20. Rams will inbound it to get the fourth period started.
Yeah, that was a huge third period by the Comets, outscoring the Rams 24-7.
This first minute's big.
24 points for the Comets, 7 for the Rams in the third. Ball rolls as Morris puts in a 2.
That's just his 6th point of the game so far tonight. They've held him.
Oh, turnover still away from Henson. Atkinson got it. There's a whistle and a...
yeah, Henson just tried to strip it, knocked it out of bounds.
Yep, out of bounds. It will be Rams ball again. I think the word here, Derek and Kim, is finished. We've said it several times this year, but obviously you don't want to blow a 20-point lead, Derek Launch.
No. Leads can evaporate quickly, especially with a 3-point line.
Working now around there to Poston. Poston now going inside to Harris. Harris will drive. He falls. Ball is called a whistle. They're going to call a foul on Harris. I don't know if I agree with that.
If anything, I saw more of a push-off from the offensive player.
Yeah, and then he slipped.
Yeah.
I agree. I think
that just surprises me right there. No doubt about it.
I think it surprised Brian Harris as well. But they get an errant inbound pass.
Thompson, 1 to beat, basket good and 2 and good. Yeah.
That was a really bizarre sequence because Dana Thompson was kind of like not even in the play, and he
overthrew the inbound.
Kind of knew what was going on. Or if he had an 8-ball in his pocket, he kind of saw what was happening.
20-point lead again on the rebound. Coming back is last touch by Clayton. It'll be Rams basketball.
Yeah, Jabari Harris tried to get the layup, but he was too far under the basket. It hit directly under the basket and unfortunately went off the Comets, out of bounds.
58-38. Ball in play, driving number 10. This is going to be Insco now. And Tassalanu going down to Green.
Getting a 3.
Shot for Green on a 3. And
and he banks it in.
He banks it off the backboard and puts it in. 58-41. Don't count out the Rams, Derek. We talked about it.
6 points cut. Already got the lead by 6.
Don't underestimate Cleveland. When you ain't looking, they'll stick it in. Here comes now Thompson. Going out of Grimes. Grimes to
Henson.
3. He responds. That's the way to come back.
That was a contested 3.
That's the way to come back and respond. 61-41, 20-point lead. And another
Harris with a little jumper. Mid-range jumper is good for the Rams.
We're not going to take a timeout. We're going to stay here actually it is full timeout.
If you can plan barbecues and weddings, you can plan to protect yourself from a natural disaster. Sign up for local alerts, prepare an emergency kit, and make a family communications plan. Get started at ready.gov/plan.
Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Regresando a la escuela, sí tenía miedo, porque yo tenía pensamientos que no sabía si iba a poder hacerlo.
A los 47 años, Marco obtuvo su high school diploma.
Nunca es muy tarde para obtenerlo.
Nadie obtiene un diploma solo. Si estás pensando en obtener tu high school diploma, puedes recibir ayuda. Encuentra clases gratis para adultos cerca de ti en completatudiploma.org. Repito, completatudiploma.org. Presentado por la Dollar General Literacy Foundation y el Ad Council.
Well, down by 17, Derek. Is that still enough time to come back in? 18.
We got an 18-point lead.
6 minutes left to go in regulation.
Yeah, if it's possible. I mean, Clayton would have to
mess up direly, basically. Thompson going now. Henson, oh yeah, Jeremiah Henson, Kim, another big three.
His confidence is so high right
now.
now.
What is that, 2-3 points now in a row for Henson and 4?
Back to back, but he's got 4 for the night.
Yep. His three-point shooting has just drastically improved throughout the season. It's
12
and like you said, you watch some baskets go in, your confidence goes up sky high, and he is shooting with a lot of confidence right now.
And Grimes on the rebound again.
Comets come up with the steal.
I love the fact as we see Grimes driving now. Rebound coming up with it for the Rams again. 13 of Insco. Brian Harris.
That's what I love about Brian Harris.
He just came out of nowhere, like taking candy from a baby that's not even Valentine's Day
He
yet.
absolutely took it from it. It's going to be a jump ball as Dana Thompson.
Comets possession arrow, Kim.
Boy, the Comet defense, you would think that this is a 2-point game, not a 23-point game, the way the Comets defense is playing.
And by the way, they had an explosive game as well against Corinth Holder last Tuesday night, or Tuesday night you called.
So, I do have the insight, having my son live with me, and
shot, Henson, oh my, that's 3 threes in a row on Henson.
He's on fire.
Oh, wow. All right, Derek, your thought.
No, after the Corinth game the other night, Xavier says to me, he goes, Dad, I think we're all bought in now. It's this is a brand new team with just 3 returning players.
Yeah, that's right.
And it took about 2/3, and they're playing their best ball right now.
And remember, 100%. They struggled last year. Clayton didn't even get a chance to go to the playoffs.
Right.
Grimes inside ball.
And
one for Grimes. And one for Andrew Grimes. Foul is going to be called on Taylon Brown, Ford Jr. for the Rams.
And last year, Cleveland had such an awesome team, and we can't take anything away from them. But
oh no,
I mean
they go to the regionals. Then they go to the semi-regionals.
Probably the Final Four of the East. But the thing is that they whooped us 3 times last year, and this is, and especially after what happened the first game, this is redemption, really is.
Oh yeah.
It's a quick basket by James Harris.
And by the way, Derek, I got to correct you. They whipped us 4 times last year.
Yeah, because we played in the tournament.
Played them in the tournament also.
Okay.
In the Christmas tournament.
Okay. And then right. So I look back to see the last time Clayton beat Cleveland. It was 2020 conference finals.
That's right.
It's been 7. They beat us 7 straight times until tonight. This one's almost over.
Going now
and
inside.
Dick gets in the scorebook for the Comets.
And you and I, we all know here on the table on the broadcast that there's just a little bit more satisfaction and brings a smile when you beat Cleveland.
Absolutely.
When Clayton beats Cleveland in anything.
Great
team, though. They're going to call a foul, I believe, on
Thompson.
5 Thompson for the Comets. Instead of giving him a push and a shove there.
I wouldn't necessarily, maybe a touch.
Rez Johnson's coming in now for the Rams, number 5.
And I have no problem with Clayton having a little fun tonight right now because
they've earned it.
They were humiliated.
Oh, nice block.
Nice, Kilpatrick.
They were humiliated 4 times last year, and this is just, they beat us.
And another block. 2 straight blocks by the Comets.
That was Henson.
This place is going bananas right now on the dunk by Grimes.
Oh, my!
Oh, if this place wasn't electric enough, it just went. Talk about having fun.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I love my job.
And now Brian Harris. Back-to-back dunks by the Comets. This one by Brian Harris.
That's okay. The Comet crew are running on the court. Guys, you gotta stay back. You gotta stay back. The coach is on the court.
I think there was a little jawing between the Comet crew and some of the Rams players.
That's Tassalonu and Atkinson. They're trying to calm him down.
That's okay.
We might have World War III in Clayton.
No.
You got Coach Walker over there settling down.
Yeah. Wow.
You see the place empty after that one?
This side.
We can actually breathe a little now.
This side is starting to empty out a little bit.
You see our Comet crew. 30-point lead.
And the Comet crew is jam-packed tonight.
It is. This place is electric.
And I think you can see it on the video as Jackie Posey's got the camera right at the Comet crew.
This will be fun to watch tonight.
By the way, though, I wanted
to
say this. Clayton has been in the nemesis of Cleveland on so many levels of getting our tail kicked in, and we take it like a champ. And bottom line,
so they must have. I didn't see who they called the technical on.
They called a technical on Clayton,
but on the bench, on what? So
I think they called it on the crowd, the Comet crew.
That put Atkinson at the line shooting the technical foul shots, and he misses both. But they will get possession.
They called a technical foul on the Comet crew, on the crowd. They ran the court.
They came down to kind of celebrate after that second dunk.
They did.
Again, back-to-back. In high school, any dunk's going to electrify the crowd, and then they had back-to-back dunks. And there's a three-pointer by number 13, Cameron Walters.
But I think the reason why the fans react, because Brian Harris is loved. He is so loved by his student body. So for him to get that.
I missed that. Who just made that?
That was Dana Thompson.
Thank you.
Thompson on the 2, and it's good. 2 points, 79-50. 2.5 minutes. Ball.
They get a
whistle.
travel.
Turnover, Comets ball. Well, here comes launch number 11, Bryce Stevens. Bryn Stevens' sister plays basketball.
And twin brother to Xavier Launch.
That's right, to Xavier Launch, yes.
They look so much alike.
Hair.
And you see Justice Mitchell come in.
Ready to bring this one to the finish. 2.5 remaining here. Stevens to Launch, now to Mitchell, now back to Thompson. Thompson drives, open lane in the paint, turns it over. Saved there. Nice work by Stevens. Stevens on the 3. Just short to the right of the net.
I would have liked to see that go for him.
2 minutes remaining. Shot for 3 again by Trey Atkinson.
He's a freshman. He's going to be around for a while. He's probably not going to forget this night either, because he's probably going to want some payback.
And Kim, you said it's not Camden Insco 13 for the Rams?
I believe that's Cameron Walters.
Okay.
They've changed their lineup. I think you've got an old roster.
Darn Max Preps.
Well, no, Max Preps is correct. I think you got an old roster. I pulled it off today.
You know what? I think I kept the same paperwork from back in December. That's what it was.
They have changed their roster a little bit.
I'm trying to save the trees.
All right, let's finish. Let's finish strong here.
90 seconds to go. Basket and good for 20. James Harris.
He's got 8 here in the fourth quarter for the Rams.
79-55. We got to get off the air quickly. I've got an iRacing broadcast obligation at 9 p.m. Eastern time. The butt kicker 200 for Daytona for the trucks.
Well, I will try and add up the scores quickly.
What was the name of that event?
The butt kicker 200.
I thought you were talking about here.
I thought we just had a butt kicker 500 here.
I think we're seeing the butt kicker right here.
Yeah. We'll skip the iRace tonight. This was a race tonight.
Former principal Dr. Coach Bennett Jones in the house watching this. I know he's got to have a smile on his face. 1 minute remaining. The Comet crew might storm the gym, Kim. Basket Atkinson.
Tyreek Jones with the rebound, but he's going to get called for the travel as he hits the floor.
Jackie, watch the Comet crew when the horn blares. I got a feeling they're going to ram the court.
They might.
20. This is Harris.
Well, that was the thing. And again, I'm not
Harris
Oh,
driving.
that looked like a push.
Oh, that was a push there, Johnson.
Now Dana
And
Thompson.
Thompson's going to do it.
No.
Yeah, he
gets a little floater.
A little floater.
He's
put
put
it
up
in.
some points this game.
By the way, he took his hands off the
Yeah,
ball,
he's
but
got
the ball
6.
fell in the net.
Oh, that's it.
He's got 6 and all in the fourth quarter, though.
30 seconds remaining, 81-55. Clayton
But he's been active on the ball.
Go here and a shot for 3, no good by Walters.
When Cleveland beat Clayton earlier this year, their fans rushed the floor. I'm like, it's a 3-point win. It's not like it was, I get it's a rival game, but.
And I have a feeling these fans will, when they hit the court, it's going to come down to be able to celebrate.
Looks like Coach Banks and a couple of guys are going to try to.
I think they want to make sure there's separation with the. Oh, Dana
Thompson on a 3 and good.
I think they want to make sure there's
this is it.
Separation between the fans and the Cleveland players. But I think these fans are going to want to go celebrate with their Comet players as soon as this handshake is done.
When that handshake concludes, here comes the Comet crew. The final score, 84-55, and you see the Clayton staff trying to restore order.
Well, they want to get the Rams out.
Yeah, exactly.
They're trying to tell them to stay back because Kim and Derek, the Comet crew are going to barricade the Comet players.
Yeah, they want to chirp. Let the Rams players exit the floor, and then they can come out and celebrate with their Comet.
84-55. It's been such a long time.
Look, the Comet players.
Here they come.
Kind of walk off like business as usual.
It is such a long time since Clayton has been able to do something and beat Cleveland the way they have tonight.
I think the Comet players, I thought they would be a little bit more cathartic in that win, but that was just business-like. Act like you've been there, and they've been there.
Well, I think the Brian Harris dunk was the celebration.
Yes.
That was the exclamation point.
Yes, it was.
And Clayton did well. They didn't. That was good. That was good on their part. Sorry, Wesley.
And no, I was going to say, guys, it was a 3-point win for Cleveland when they played them in December. Clayton just blowed them out here tonight in their own arena. Clayton did what they needed to do.
I think we're like 8-2 at home this year, if I'm not mistaken. We
find out.
play well. We play well at home.
We'll find out real quickly.
I'm going to add up quickly.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. Looking at now, the Comets are going to be 11-8 on the season. Rams are going to go to 8-10. Clayton is now number 3. We'll have to see what Garner and Fuquay do overnight. And with that also being said,
I think Fuquay was playing Garner.
That's right. I think it was Fuquay and Garner tonight. And I'll also tell you this, as you were saying, for the Comets, Derek. We'll cue this up here real quickly as we get ready to get off the air.
Yep.
Nope, not that one. There you go. Clayton is now overall 11-8, 6-3 in conference, 8-2 at home, 2-5 away. Neutral 1-1 after the John Jacobs tournament at Cleveland. Cleveland will now go to 8-10, 3-5, 3-6 in conference, 6-4 at home, 2-6 away for the Rams when it's said and done. Kim, you got the stats for us?
I do. Again, Comets come away with a huge 84-55 win. For the Rams, they actually had 3 players in double figures, led by James Harris. He had 8 points in the fourth quarter alone, followed by Trey Atkinson with 12, Jabari Green with 10. For the Comets also have 3 players in double figures, led by number 4, Jeremiah Henson with 17 points, followed by Andrew Grimes with 14, Matthew Eaton with 13. Following them is Dana Thompson with 9, Brian Harris with 8, both Anthony Walters and Justice Mitchell with 5, S.J. Sorrell with 3.
Xavier had 6.
Yep. Oh, sorry, I missed that from the first half. Thank you.
There's a lot of
Xavier
points, a lot of adding
yes.
tonight.
Daddy will know.
So
Daddy Lodge will know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 players
11 scores.
scored. And I think against Corinth, it was 10?
Yeah.
I believe we had 10 players get on the board. So active night by the Comets. And not only on the offensive side, but the defensive side that created possessions.
Was going to say, in closing, a great week for the Comets, no doubt about it, at Corinth Holder and at Cleveland. And by the way, those are the 2 biggest rival teams in our conference for Clayton as well. So, Derek, got to get out of here, brother. Your final take on everything, my friend.
like Xavier said the other night, their team is bought in, so I'm gonna use the slogan now. Comets all in.
Comets all in. There you go.
Let's go. And remember, they've got a nice break until next Friday night.
Yep.
When Clayton and Southeast Raleigh play, and you guys will be on the broadcast call for that because I've got other network obligations next week out of Tennessee.
But sometimes when you're on a roll, you want to keep playing.
Yeah.
Just keep it rolling. And you know what? Like Derek said, we on the road with Cleveland and Fuquay. What's the other one we wanted to get back? Where we went 1-3.
Yeah, Fuquay and Garner.
Yeah, Garner. Yeah. And now we've got the Cleveland one back.
Garner and South Garner.
And then in a couple weeks we'll play Fuquay at home.
That's right.
So Comets are looking to get their revenge on the back half of this conference schedule.
Well, when it's all said and done, a great week for the Comets. Again, they don't play again until next Friday night against the Southeast Raleigh Bulldogs. It'll be on the road. And we'll have it for you as always. Thanks to all of our crew on the Community Radio Network. Great job by Jackie Posey, our videographer. All of our team for, of course, John Asmussen, Marlon Lee, the athletic directors for the Comets. For the interim principal, Dr. Earl Moore. For the Clayton Comets Athletic Booster President, Mr. Brian Hale. For Kim Winslow, Derek Lodge, I'm Wesley Outland. Big win for the Comets over the Cleveland Rams. Both the men and the women. Good night from Jeff Adams Gymnasium. The Comets all in. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see you next Friday at Southeast Raleigh.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent. We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
You've been listening to an exclusive presentation of the Community Radio Network. WCRN 87.9 FM. Clayton, Garner, Raleigh, North Carolina, USA. We are CRN. Your CRN. My CRN. Our CRN. We are CRN. The Community Radio Network now and the new WCRN 87.9 FM. And still always anywhere worldwide at wearecrn.com. We are CRN.